Let's go ahead and do our new list. It is list P7. So go ahead and open up your learning log and you're going to write list P7. Can you believe it's already on P7? Alrighty, the first word is family. Family. Proverbs, the book on wisdom, views the family as the place of instruction. Family. How many syllables does family have? Fam-i-ly. 3 syllables. Sound it out. F-a-m-i-l-e. Fam-i-ly. I need you to go ahead and write it as you say it. And I'll do the same thing over here. Family. Now in this word, what kind of rules or marking do we have? Something about the Y? We have to underline the Y and put up Y-A-I-E, family, E. Good. Put a 4 above the Y because it's saying its 4th sound. Y-A-I-E. Family. Right? Perfect. So go ahead and do that marking for number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is careful. Careful. Those who have believed in God should be careful to maintain good works. Careful. How many syllables are there in careful? Careful. 2 syllables. Sound it out. K-A-R. Silent final E. F-U-U. Careful. Now go ahead and say it as you write it. A-R. Silent final E. And O. Careful. Now in this case, what kind of markings or rule do we have? We have to put a bridge over the consonant to the silent final E and underline the silent final E twice because A says A because of the E. Anything else? Careful. You're right. We have to put a 3 above the U because it's saying its second sound or third sound. And in this case, did you know that careful comes from care plus full? You're full of care. So we'll have to write that down in our reference page. Careful. Number 3 is beauty. Beauty. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting. Beauty. How many syllables are there in beauty? And we're going to exaggerate it so you can hear every sound. Ready? Begin. B-U-T. 3 syllables. Good. Sound it out. B-E-U-T-E. B-U-T. Now say it as you write it. E-U-T-E. B-U-T. Now what kind of rules or markings do we have here? We have to underline the E at A because it's a multi-letter phonogram. And here comes my favorite rule. Underline the U because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. Anything else? Underline the Y and put a U-T-E 4 above it because it's saying it's fourth sound. Perfect. Make sure you have that marking. Check right now in your learning log. Do you have that? Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is loss. Loss. She dropped her toy down a deep hole and now mourns her loss. Loss. How many syllables are there in loss? Loss. 1 syllable. Sound it out. S. Loss. Now say it as write it. Loss. Do we have any rules or markings here? We don't have marking, but we have a rule. Say it with me. We often double F, L, and S after a single vowel at the end of a base word. That's why we have 2 S. Number 5. Number 5 is wrong. Wrong. Instead of complaining about what's wrong, be grateful for what's right. Wrong. How many syllables are there in wrong? Wrong. 1 syllable. Sound it out. Wrong. Now say it as you write it. Wrong. Now what kind of marking do we have? We have to underline the R. There you go. Because it's a multi-letter phonogram and because it's also a multi-letter phonogram. So make sure you have both of them underlined. Now number 6. Number 6 is engine. Engine. The engine itself almost seemed to hear her. Engine. How many syllables are there in engine? Engine. 2 syllables. Sound it out. J, silent final E. Engine. Say it as you write it. Silent final E. Engine. Now what kind of rules or markings do we have in engine? Something with the silent final E. So we have to underline the silent final E twice and put a 5 next to it because it's an odd job E. E doesn't really have a function here, but E likes to join, so we'll let it be. So that's an odd job E. Number 7. Number 7 is beneath. Beneath. The Lord himself is God in heaven above and on the earth beneath. Kind of like our Bible verse. How many syllables are there in beneath? Beneath. 2 syllables. Sound it out. B, E, N, E, beneath. Now say it as you write it. E, N, E, beneath. Now what kind of rule or marking do we have in beneath? We have to underline the, here it comes, E, because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. Anything else? We have to underline the E because it's saying it's first, or E-A, and put nothing above it because it's just saying it's first sound, and we have to underline the th because it's a multi-letter phonogram. So make sure you have all those three markings. Check and thumbs up. Number 8. Number 8 is though. Though. Though I am young, yet I may die. Though. How many syllables are there in though? Though. One syllable. Sound it out. Th-o. Though. Now say it as you write it. Th-o. Though. Now what kind of marking we have? We have to underline that and put a 2 above it because it's saying its second sound. And we have to underline though, O, and put nothing above it because it's saying its first sound. That's a long multi-letter phonogram. Number 9 is cabbage. Cabbage. I thought I planted cabbage in my garden, but it grew into Brussels sprouts. Cabbage. How many syllables are there in cabbage? That's a funny sentence. Cabbage. 2 syllables. Sound it out. K, a, b, b, a, j. Silent final E. Cabbage. Now say it as you write it, and I'll do that on the whiteboard. K, a, b, b, a, j. Silent final E. Cabbage. Now what kind of rule or marking do we have here? From the vowel, we draw a bridge over the consonant to the silent final E and underline the silent final E twice because A says A because of the E. Good job. Number 10. Number 10, our last one is awe. Awe. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the world stand in awe of him. Awe. How many syllables are there in awe? Awe. 1 syllable. Sound it out. Awe. Silent final E. Awe. Now say it as you write it. Awe. Silent final E. Awe. You're in awe of something, right? It's so beautiful. What kind of marking or rules do we have? We have to underline the awe because it's a multi-letter phonogram. And underline the silent final E twice and put a 5 next to it because it's an odd job E. Just like engine, E doesn't have a function, but it likes to join. So that's an odd job E. So 3rd grade, make sure you have all the markings down in your learning log and check your spelling before you submit it. Okay? See you next time. 공부하고 있었나?